It's festival season is upon us.
It is festival season, and rain or shine, we will go, we will enjoy, we will celebrate, because summer is this long here in Calgary, so we will enjoy. But we should get a break from the rain after today. It is on the way closer to the lunch hour, early afternoon. We'll see some of that rolling in. UV index, we're at a moderate 5 right now. Take precautions if you are heading out this morning to enjoy. And can we just say friendship goals? Tracy, you have to look at this picture. Like, come on. This is Tammy and Penny in Okotoks after they went for a ride yesterday, just hanging out, goofing around like a couple of gal pals do. So much fun. Thank you, Tammy, for the laugh and the smile. I know my kids are watching, and they will definitely want to talk to me about the smiling horse all day long now. Mostly cloudy conditions throughout the city. Light rain in some areas already starting. We're sitting at 7 degrees. We should get up to about 15 today. That is our high, and a very similar day to what we had yesterday, with the afternoon becoming the rainy and windy temperate climate that we got used to yesterday. So very similar day. Copy paste this weekend. Normal high for this time of year, 18 degrees. Today, 15. The record, 1928, 32 degrees. Could you even imagine what it would be like to feel that sort of warmth? Here's little Zoe. If you're heading out for a walk this morning, our four-legged friend, 8 degrees, noon hour 13, 15 is our high with that rain and the winds, northwest 20 kilometers per hour, picking up to 40 kilometers per hour. Here's a look at your Sunday morning drive with Louise Van Dam and Global One. You sign up for a marathon, you don't know what the weather's going to be like. There's no guarantee.
Especially in Calgary, so it could be snowy.
It could, yes. But congratulations and good luck to the 13,000 people out there running, and all the volunteers and people cheering them on the sidelines. It's such an inspirational event. And we still have kids races and the 5K to go too. So.
And we have some sun coming
tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. Yes, and we will dry up. This is the last of the rain. We've been in quite a rainy stretch in Calgary. We had another 3.5 millimeters yesterday. We'll have more details on that and the warm up and that sunshine coming up.
Thanks, Courtney.
Till just after the lunch hour for a lot of those runners that are already out there pushing themselves. But that rain has started in much of the city. Light rain, but still nonetheless quite wet and making things feel a little bit cooler. Here's a look at our temperatures in and around the Calgary area. Downtown, 8 degrees through the northwest, 6 in Tuscany and Varsity, 7 in Airdrie, and 10 in Okotoks. This is how the day will break down. You can see even some raindrops on our camera here. It has begun. So, rainy conditions continuing throughout the day. We'll actually see winds picking up as well. Northwest winds with gusts up to 40 kilometers per hour. Our high today, 15 degrees. That rain will continue into the late afternoon, and then things will start to clear overnight with a low of 6 degrees, which will pave the way for a very fresh start tomorrow. The last week of May ending on a much different note. We'll have those good news items coming up. Lethbridge, though, take a look at this wind speed. Gusts up to 46 kilometers per hour right now. Currently sitting at 10 degrees. Brooks 11, Medicine Hat 10 to start things off on this Sunday morning. Warming up to 16 in Medicine Hat with the rain. Wet conditions continuing through much of southern Alberta today. Banff 13 degrees, Edmonton 16, Lloydminster 18. This is the system right now that is moving through the Calgary area. So the city is large. We know it is impacted by various aspects, but we won't see the same rainfall throughout the entire city. Some areas will be a little bit harder hit, like we experienced yesterday when we saw an additional 3.5 millimeters fall throughout the afternoon and evening hours. But the good news now to start things off for the work and school week tomorrow through much of the province, that sun will be out and those temperatures will go up. Red Deer, Medicine Hat, Lethbridge, and Banff. A look at the temperatures and conditions. And in Calgary, the warmest day of the week, Tuesday, 23 degrees with plenty of sunshine for Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday, when we could see the arrival of some more rain as we round out May. Friday, the last day of May, Saturday, June 1st. Tracy.
Thanks, Courtney.
Good Sunday morning. The rain has arrived and will stay that way for much of the day. Currently at 7 degrees in the city, warming up to 15 degrees today. And this is a look at the system passing through the area. So it's coming from the north, pushing south onto Calgary, bringing with it the rain and making for some pretty wet conditions for all of those wonderful people running the Calgary Marathon today that signed up. That is a long run and a great feat. And to do it in the rain, you can be even more proud of yourself once said and done. Across the country, pretty quiet. We do have a few advisories in place. Air quality statement through the southwestern portion of Northwest Territories for wildfire smoke. We also have advisories in place for frost, northeastern Quebec, and we had some fog through southern Ontario that has since lifted. A rainy day through Halifax today that will continue into the afternoon. And that system that brought all of the rain into south central Manitoba yesterday has since pushed up north, but it brought 80 millimeters of rain to Winkler. That's just southwest of Winnipeg. So significant rainfall through that area. Heavy rain on the west coast as well. And well, we know what we're dealing with here. Another rainy day, but it will come to an end tomorrow. This will end the gray, rainy streak that we have been having. Here's a look at our highs across the country. Vancouver, 12 degrees. Today, Calgary, 16. We're hoping to get up to Regina, 18. Saskatoon, 19. Thunder Bay for Northern Ontario, 14. And the sun will be shining. Ottawa 24, Montreal 24. And for us here in Calgary over the next 10 days as we round out the month of May, some warmth on the way. Tuesday, the warmest day of the week, 23 degrees. We'll take a look at the Sunday morning drive with Louise Van Dam and Global One. Good Sunday morning. Hopefully you're curled up on the couch with a blanket and a hot cup of coffee or tea, just enjoying it because there's a lot of rain moving through the area. This is the system coming south through Calgary, bringing with it the rain right now. We also have some rain through the Drumheller area and Medicine Hat. Our current temperatures in and around the city, currently sitting at 8 downtown with a lot of those marathon runners trying the best they can in these conditions. Tuscany Varsity through the northwest, 6 degrees. Okotoks 10. Our highs today, we should get up to 16 in the city, but take a look at these winds. That could keep the temperatures a little bit lower than that projected high. We are seeing gusts up to 43 kilometers per hour in Calgary. Strong winds through the southern part of the province. So rain and wind with 13,000 people out there running. 7 degrees right now in the city, 12 in Drumheller, 10 in Red Deer, 11 in Edmonton, warming up to 16 in Medicine Hat with that rain, 17 in Brooks, 17 in Drumheller, and Lloydminster, a mix of sun and cloud, 18 degrees today. Over the next 3 days, the sun will come out through much of the southern part of Alberta tomorrow to kick off the new work and school week. That will bring with it clear conditions, a lot of sunshine, and also dry up a lot of that rain. You can see temperatures getting into the 20s. 26 Tuesday in Lethbridge. We will see 23 Tuesday here in the city. That is the warmest day of the week, but a chance to get out there and enjoy the sunshine and put away the rain jacket for a couple of days until we could see some rain come midweek into the later part of the week. Friday, the last day of May, we officially switch to June on Saturday, looking at a high of 19 degrees. The normal high for this time of year is 18. Tracy.
Thanks, Courtney.
Well, the rain is coming down through the city, and with that, we also have lots of high wind gusts into the 40s through portions of Calgary, 40-something kilometers per hour, and all of those marathoners out there running this morning. So extra congratulations to you with these conditions. UV index, we're sitting at 5, which is moderate in the city. If you are planning to get out, it will be raining for the next few hours, but after that, a good chance to get out this evening to enjoy a walk or something. Post-rain glow, can we focus on some of the positives? This one was sent in from Sue yesterday, a beautiful shot after the rain tapered off looking north at the city skyline. Thank you for sending that in and sharing it with us. Right now we are sitting at 7 degrees, raining going up to 15 today. This is down at the Stampede grounds where we have all that marathon activity underway. The kids races just kicked off at 9:30, so they are out there giving her right now. Normal high for this time of year, 18 degrees. Record set in 1928, 32 degrees. We can just dream about that right now. And if you have a four-legged friend hounding you to get outside to go for a walk, well, perhaps put on those rain boots, maybe a little bit of a jacket for them. Or just give them a bath after. It's wet. It's wet for the next little while until this evening. Echo, though, has the right idea, hanging out in a sunbeam, and we can enjoy some of that tomorrow when things start to switch, and we'll have dry conditions, and we'll get up into the 20s. Here's Louise Van Dam in Global 1.
Well, we were actually just chasing a sunbeam ourselves, actually, but it went away from us. But this is a...
Well, some of the country's best young golfers are in Leduc this weekend for the Next Gen Western Championship. Ooh, look at that swing. Conditions are great at the Leduc Golf and Country Club for the 54-hole event. 156 of Western Canada's top youth golfers are aiming to qualify for the Canadian Junior Championship later this year. The event wraps up with the final round today. And also, What do you think? Is it too early for the runners?
I feel
wrapping up?
No, I think a fast marathon speed. I think someone usually comes in around 2 hours.
Okay.
I think so.
Very
really,
good.
they started at 7. The full marathoners, half marathoners at 7, 10Ks 10:30 or 7:30, and then the kids just start at 9:30.
You'd see me at 7 tonight.
Yeah, the course would be closed.
Yeah.
We'd be looking for Tracy,
you can do
especially you add in the rain, you add in the wind, extra credit to all of those runners today.